Alright, in this next video, we're taking a look at that same patch collection. However, now it's been conveniently packaged up for distribution and transport. So you'll see that we've packaged them into, manageable size bundles. We'll use a real heavy Ziploc bag so that they don't break. You can really stress them sometimes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all into frame here. I'm going to try and see if I could get them all into frame, but that's all the patches. Of course, they can stack. What I like to do is take the two Velcros and stick them together. That way you don't have a Velcro cheese grater in there destroying everything else, and they stick together good. And you can kind of stick them in there like if you were putting in a whole bunch of little tiny sandwiches. So what I do is I package them like this into separate containers, and then to add some weight so that, I get a little profit on the deal, I'll put in a whole bunch of Geissele patches or some other kind of patch I get for nothing at SHOT Show into each of the bags. And then the end user doesn't even realize that there's a little extra cut in there. So another thing is when I put them into these manageable packages, right, they're going to be some sort of topic. Like these are the yellowish ones, these are the orangish ones, these are the people I know that were either in gun channels, were in gun channels, or would have been in gun channels if they were around then. One of these is people I know that weren't in gun channels. These are all the guns, right? So what I'll do is I'll give this package of gun patches to someone who doesn't like gun patches, and that way there's less temptation for them to bust in here and help themselves. And then this way you just get yourself a bunch of mules and you just split these things up, and whenever you're traveling with them, you don't even got to touch them. You got all these other people that are traveling with them. Now look, patches are legal in all 50 states. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. They're still legal in all 50 states. Now you might not be able to have this many, so just package them up. Now sometimes when you have this many at one time, depending on the state, that might be an issue, but your mules, they're just going to have one package. It's not going to be a big deal. Now, I wouldn't recommend they swallow the whole thing. They may want to start with an individual patch, right? Something in a package, right? So that it's not too difficult. And then once they get accustomed to it, of course, then they can go for the manageable bundle. And then it's no big deal. Just have them travel wherever, airplanes, stagecoaches, whatever. And then whenever they get to where they're going, you've got your patch collection. You can assemble it, put it back on a patch panel, you're good to go. It's like nothing ever happened. Alright, well, if you've got ideas on how to package and distribute tactical patches or patches of your interest, let us know in the comments. Now that they're all packaged up like this, I can finally get my workspace back again, and I'm really not putting these all back on patch panels for a while. I'm going to leave them in plastic bags and put them away for a bit because I have something else in mind for patch panel-ish type of thing. So until then, instead of trying to put them all back, and these things have a lifespan. You rip them off so many times. The patch panels you're doing that to have a lifespan. So instead, I'm just going to leave them like this for a bit, and this will teach them a lesson, because oftentimes your patches will just feel like, oh, everybody owes them being on a patch panel all the time. A lot of patches don't realize that they can, it's legal, jam them in plastic bags like this, hide them in a closet or a shoebox or something. And then when they get out, they're a little more brighter and nicer, and they don't fall off the patch panel as much. So let us know in the comments what you think. At this point, I think, well, I'm never going to hit the 10-minute point. We'll just wrap it up. Let us know in the comments what you think, and until next time, thanks for watching.
The guys and gals at GunWebsite.com encourage you to take a CCW course every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.